But I got to ask you just one final comic book movie character question. Last October, the Joker came out, and it was sort of the first type of a new superhero film where it's about basically, well, the villain. And it was a massive hit. It cost like less than $60 million. It made over $1 billion, which is what I get from Manscaped. But with the Joker, I have to say, I thought it was good, but I thought it was wildly overrated. For example, did you see that scene where the Joker was kind of going nuts?
Yeah, just that one.
Yeah, and then there was that other scene where he started going nuts, and it's like, yeah, I fucking get it. That's 2 hours long.
I don't know. I liked it. I had to take an L on this one because when it was announced they were doing another Joker movie, I was just like, oh my God, another fucking Joker. Enough with the Joker. DC has so many fantastic villains. We got to do the Joker again. That was my initial thoughts. But, watching that movie, I thought it was fabulous and so well done. But I don't know. I didn't feel it was overrated. I really liked it. I watched it 2 or 3 times. And if I'm watching a movie multiple times, to me, that says something. With the volume of movies that are out there now, it's hard to keep up with everything. So if I'm going to watch something multiple times, like I did with the Watchmen series on HBO, or like I did with The Boys on Amazon Prime, if you haven't seen that, that's just fucking bonkers. Like, have you seen The Boys?
I don't have any streaming services at the minute.
Oh, man. Whatever you do, Amazon Prime, The Boys, that shit is insane. And I thought it was going to be hard to hold up to the books because the books came out 15 years ago, maybe. Been out for a while. Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson, I believe, are the writers, creators, artists. And I just knew how insane those books were. And I'm like, man, how far is this show going to go? And just, man, absolutely brilliant.
But my whole thing about the Joker, what I didn't like is because I'm a big Martin Scorsese fan.
Right. I like Martin Scorsese.
Oh, my God. Problematic. But
dude, what was that last fucking movie he made, The Irishman, that was 19 hours long?
18 and a half.
And it was the exact same fucking movie he makes every time with the exact same people playing the exact same roles, yet somehow he's this fantastic. See, and then, I'm actually just more heated because they tried to talk shit about the Marvel movies. But I got more emotion out of watching Endgame than I've ever gotten out of any fucking Martin Scorsese movie. Ever.
Well, get ready to have your world rock with this amazing opinion of mine. But I thought that with the Joker, it was like some coverage band playing like, oh, we're going to play the hits of the 70s to an audience of kids. And the kids don't know who the fuck Zeppelin are, the Bee Gees. Right. And they go, oh, who wrote this? They go, me. I wrote Staying Alive, and I wrote fucking Stairway to Heaven or whatever the fuck. To me, the Joker was literally Taxi Driver mixed with the King of Comedy with a lot of close-ups.
Okay.
And I just thought, I've seen it all. I've seen it. And plus, if they should have had the Joker kill Bruce Wayne as a boy, they should have stabbed him or done something to hurt him. Or he should have ran off. He should have ran away from Wayne Manor going, your mom's a fucking...
I just liked it because there's never been that deep of a dive into a villain whatsoever. The closest thing we got to that, or at least one example of that, is like in one of the X-Men movies when you see Magneto's past, that he was in a German concentration camp. And that sort of thing. And you see, okay, well, I understand why Magneto is the way he is, because of that past. You really, some villains, when they throw him out there and it's the bad guy for the sake of being the bad guy, you just kind of accept it because you need a bad guy in the movie. So we've never really had a deep dive into a villain's mind like we did with the Joker. So I don't know. I really dug it.
Well, it turns out,
and also fuck Martin Scorsese, by the way.
Well, it turns out that the biggest villain of the X-Men series was Jennifer Lawrence.
Why is that?
That stupid bitch. First of all, do you want to know why she's gone into hiding?
No.
She was one of girls.
Oh, really? I don't know anything about that.
Well, just to clarify, Shane Helms 100% knows all about that stuff. But yeah,
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about with that.
so he just confirmed it, clarified. But with the X-Men, who had the great idea of saying, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do X-Men versus Apocalypse, and we're not going to have Wolverine in it, and the leader of the X-Men is going to be Mystique, who's in human form most of her time.
Yeah, those last couple X-Men were pretty rough.
But just one final Joker question. What's your take on the fact that that's the creative team that are going to be doing the Hulk Hogan biopic?
The team that did the Joker?
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah, Todd Phillips and that, whoever the fuck wrote it. And ironically, Eric Bischoff. They're making the Hulk Hogan film for Netflix with old Thor.
Well, I mean, at least you know you got a talented team behind it. So I don't know how dark and complex Hulk's backstory is, you know. So I don't really know what all we're going to get out of that. Hulk's always been nice to me. That's all I know about him. So I don't know any of the real trials and tribulations that he's went through in his life. So, but if you got a team that can tell a story like they did with the Joker, if they could get something even remotely close like that, you know, it could be interesting. I think a lot of people will watch it.
Yeah, plus it'll be nice to see Chris Hemsworth take his shirt off for a change.
Yeah.